CMZTrades. CMZTrades. Live. We are live. Folks, it's good to be back for another backtesting series episode where we are using MarketCipher Basic Strategy, gold futures, historic price action data to test out our trading plan. We are up. We're replaying the price action of August. We are up. Let's take a look at the charts. In the charts, we are looking at the year 2024, August. All this on the screen now. For those that saw the last episode, we're picking up where we left off. We saw this trade forming here, and MarketCipher told us to get in here, and I did not. I hesitated, got FOMO, got in the trade like here, or I guess like here, was in profit just a wee bit, and then it put up a fight and took us out. In retrospect, I should not have let FOMO get me into that trade. Those are the types of situations we're supposed to just say, you know what, we missed it. We'll wait on the next train. Now, we have already, let's take a look at the dashboard. Month of August. In fact, I like this chart so much. I want this chart at the top. I want this chart up. Like right here. Cool. What else do I want? I like this. I like this chart. I like, just kind of organizing our charts here. TradeZella, folks, excellent way to journal your trades. This account balance, I think we like it. Yeah, we like it. It's pretty much the same thing as this one. Just a kind of a little bit different. I like it more than, well, I like all of these charts. I just want to see it up here at the top. I want to see it. You know what I mean? I want to see it. Why is this wasn't like this before, like this long. Was there something else in here? All right, we won't, it's pretty much what I want to see, folks. It's what I want to see. Win rate is high, folks. After how many trades? I think we've taken 30 trades now. None of these charts tell me. Here we go. 30 total trades. You just won yourself a ticket to the top. Beautiful. Yeah. 30 trades. Every trade I take, it's expected to win at least $300. Look, I mean, just look at that. Yeah, had a bad run of it, but then I got locked in. I got focused. Let's keep it going. We're in Thursday. It's about 7 p.m. in our backtesting chart. We were up 2.7, but our last trade was a loss right there. You just won yourself a trip upwards. You go up here. Here we go. In fact, I like that. I like this. There we go. I like that. Okay. Yeah, we just took a loss, 660. Not a bad loss. All right, not a bad loss. And we know from yesterday that, it was bearish. We faded this trend here, this bearish trend. She's been coming down, but there's, just because she comes down doesn't mean there isn't this kind of action. Look at that. You see what I'm saying? But overall, she wants to come down. We were hoping that, we had an opportunity here to get this move right here. But by the time I jumped in here, she started doing one of those. Is she going to keep coming down? I don't know. She might. I mean, you know what I mean? She might just bounce right off that, and then we missed out on some profit because we didn't want to risk more. I could have risked 1,200 down here, which really makes a lot more sense. I could see price kind of doing a thing like this. But it's a new day as far as a fresh mind. It's not a new day as far as the back testing. We're picking up right where we left off. I mean, it's like we went to the restroom and then came back, and it's 5 minutes later. Let's just move chart 5 minutes forward. There we go, 5 minutes forward. And we're going to trade it right there. We're going to trade it picking up where we left off. Especially since, $600, that's not enough to stop trading for the day. We got it in us to take another one. Let's leave these lines here. I like what I see here. I'll just extend that out here, That's basically what's going on. Let's see what MarketCipher has to say. Let's just let's go through, take it from the top. Daily got a little bear in her. I guess let's move this out the way. We're taking it from the top anyway. Daily got a little bear in her, but RSI is tight. VWAP could come up here through Friday. I mean, we could see a little pump. That's a high level look at what the market might want to do. all this money flow, the bulls are still alive and well. We are dipping a little bit on the 12-hour. She's got room. What time did we say it was? About 7 in the evening. This is 3. Yeah, until 3 a.m. she's bearish. Well, until further notice. I think all the way to 3 a.m. into Friday, we could see the bears in control. That's our first sign that we don't want to be messing around trying to take another long. If I see the 6-hour, 4-hour bearish, we have to take a short if we trade at all. 6-hour. Yeah, 6 hours still got some room. VWAP kind of wants to do a thing. But I don't know. I think I could see the VWAP kind of doing this. I think we're getting a little choppy. See how it comes up. Got a little choppy. Oops, I'm saying, 6-hour. 6-hour looks bearish too. I mean, let's just call it what it is. How much time does it have? Oh, till 9 o'clock. That's another 2 hours, right? Are we right about this? Yeah, if it's 740, it's basically 2000 hours. So our 6-hour has only got another hour left. In fact, it's only got another hour left. We're gonna let that play through. We're not doing anything until we see what this 6-hour wants to do. Period. I need my 6 to tell us what's going on. I find that when we have high time frames backing us up, mid time frames, I find that I enjoy having some backup. We're waiting at least an hour here, folks. In fact, let's go to the hourly. We're going to get a new candle here in just a matter of 20 minutes. So what's the 20-minute doing? Let's just kind of watch on the 5. So we're going to go to 2000 and see where she's at on the 1 hour. So this is what we would do real life. We would just wait it out. Look. Oh my goodness, that's a beautiful, beautiful wave. Where are we at? We got 5 more minutes. So here we are. Let's take a look at our 20. 20's coming up here. Let's take a look at the 1. The 1's still coming up. I mean, what are you going to do? The 4-hour got a green dot. Could have ourselves a local bottom. And the 6-hour needs 1 more hour before it tells us what it wants to do. Okay. What about the 2-hour? Ooh, the 2-hour looks good as well. I know the 12-hour is bearish. And I know the 6-hour looks bearish. But the 4-hour is coming on up. Let's see what the 5-hour is doing. 5 hour green dot. That means that 6 hour could come around. What's the 3 hour? 3 hour. Not a fan of this money flow. I mean, she could kind of skirt the bottom. Okay, let's keep looking. 30 minute. 30 minute looks tradable. Here's our 15. Not a fan of the way the RSIs are right now. This looks good right here. That's where we ninja. We knew we should have longed there, and we passed it up, and then we longed right here. I mean, can you believe that? And then boom, and then it looks like she's gonna pump a little bit more, maybe come down. We're not hopping in the trade. Nope, not on this. We're going to wait to see what the 6 hour does. We're going to let the 1 hour get another frame, and we can watch on the 15. Or we'll watch on the 5. We'll watch on the 5. Look at her. Now, for the record, we got in. We took a trade. Let's go back to our session. Yesterday, last episode, we saw the trade here, but then we didn't get in until here, 1820. And we're at 2000. Let's fast forward. It'd be easier to see on here. So we got in at 25.25. We would be at break even, if we had waited another hour or so. But let's see how much we would have to risk. 25, 8. I didn't want to risk 340 plus 340, 680. Wait, 34 ticks. Yes, $340 for one contract. 680. That's only 20 more dollars. How's that possible? We got taken out at 25.22. Oh. Yeah. She reversed 25.22.5. After 4 more ticks. So my stop, ideally should have been down. I could have, couldas and shouldas, but 800 would have been, or at least beyond this red. I didn't even go like below this line. Well, I guess I technically did, like up here, but I didn't give it any room. Okay, so lesson learned. We got to give it at least an hour to breathe. And then we come down and we could set our stop loss below a certain trend line or something. That would have gave us, we'd still be in this trade. We could have still been in the long yesterday. Okay. I mean, that's a good thing to know. We're just kind of looking. We're just kind of seeing, learning. So we're going to 2100. And we're going to get a lot of new frames. We're not doing anything until we see what happens in these new frames. I mean, she wants to get out of here. It looks like she's about to go for it. If we close a 5 above this thing, yeah, we closed a 5-minute candle above this wick. RSI is tight, which is what we saw, I think, over here the last time. You know, we got this anchor wave trigger. What's the 15? VWAP's coming up. Gates are open. Green RSIs. Not a fan of how split they are, but sometimes this can mean, you know, she's about to really crank up the juice. And, you know, that 4-hour, that 3-hour, 4-hour could be pulling her up. You know, this thing could want to continue up. All right. Did we get a new frame yet? Where are we at? We think we get a new frame at 2100. Is that true? Yeah, 2100 is our new frame. All right. I'm not going to allow room for FOMO here. I got to shake it off. We're focused. We are focused. 6-hour. We need to see what that new candle looks like. We're patient. So in real life, you know, we're setting a what are we doing? We're setting like an alert or even just a timer just to say, hey, come back in an hour. You know what I mean? Come back in an hour. And yeah, it looks like she's about to do something. We don't know. Well, not that we don't know, but we want the 6-hour to back us up. As long, and the 4-hour and the 3. Okay, the 3 has confirmed. If the 2, well, that means the 2 is confirmed. I'm waiting. We want to trigger at a minimum the 40-minute. And right now she's trying to just crank up, crank out. That's okay. If she wants to fly, let her fly. We're coming back at 9 p.m. I got nothing for these people. Let's watch the price action. And to 9 p.m., which would be 2100. Let me get my tools over here by me. Let me just get my tools in front of me. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to let this play out a little. Where could she go? You know, I think we could see her get up to here. Kind of like to see what would happen if she got here. I mean, look, you know what I mean? I think we could definitely see, you know, and if she did like something like this, we're in, and we would take this trade. But let's see what happens. 12-hour. Still bearish. Very bearish. So we are not taking a long, folks. I repeat, we're not going long, even though she's trying to tempt us. And even if she takes off, we are just going to watch her fly by. That's okay. I'm okay with that. She's putting up a fight. Oh, we're at, we made it, 2100. We have made it. We've made it. What's the 15 doing? Might have a little double top action, a little slingshot action. As a matter of fact, something's about to happen. Let's take a look at our 1 hour. We've made it. And she is still bullish. We need the money flow to pull up. This money flow is just flat. We need to see her kind of do this. 3 a.m. What did we say about 3 a.m. last time? I think it was the 12 hour. Yeah, the 12 hours bearish on the 3. That's what it was. Or, at 3 a.m. We're bearish all the way to 3 a.m. based on the 12 hour. So, based on the 12 hour, 6 hour is trying to pull up. Money flows leaving. She wants to pull up. I don't think so. Because by 3 a.m., like right here, get a new 12-hour candle. And those bears will be let out of their cages. And the bulls will run for their life. That's what it looks like. But in the meantime, boy, oh boy, does she look like she wants to do a little something. 1 hour. We're going to have to turn this thing green. I think the next hour, she's heading on up. What's that, 30-minute? Yeah. Yeah, she's going to pump. 10-minute. Oh, yeah. 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 Got a little pump action here heading into this 1 hour. I tell you, it is tempting, but I'm just a little shell shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little shell shocked. This is what we wanted. Remember yesterday? We got in the trade, like somewhere around here. And this is what we wanted. Instead, stopped us out. Really, the smart stop was here. That's no more of this. Like, I'm just gonna have to lose. They're just gonna have to come get me, because I'm not putting my stops in places that have no defense. This is where you put your stop. You get some defense. I had my stop right here. Yikes. They were just asking for it. I was just asking for it, I mean. So with that being said, we are what are we doing? We're not taking a long. What's the 1 minute doing? Yeah, we're looking for a short. And as soon as I see 15-minute create another hump and the money flow leaves and the 5-minute money flow starts leaving, and we get closer to this 3 a.m., the bears. Well, no sense in talking about it anymore. Let's see if the price can get up here. I mean, that would just be a beautiful short, wouldn't it? Let's see what the price wants to do. As far as yesterday's concerned, we would take one profit. Let's see, we would be, what we get, 25, 25, 8. We got in here. We took an L. But if she would have won the fight here before taking us out, we would have been up $800. Take one off the table, that's 400 profit. Set my stop loss right below here. That's another $80. Let's see what price would do in that particular long. I tell you what, these bears are not happy. Boom. It just ate my, it would have ate my stop loss for trailing. And, that'd have been about a $480 type of profit. Cool. That's all I wanted yesterday. I just wanted a little something like that. But, we're looking to see, is she willing to get up there to that resistance? We're also looking for bearish signs, money flow leaving, because what we want is we want a short. The 12-hour wants to bring the price down more. We took this dump. We're just getting a pump, and I think we're going to dump again. So that's our strategy or our plan. Our strategy is MarketCipher Basic Strategy. And where are my trades? It's just something every day, isn't it? Where are my trades, though? There's supposed to be session notes, and then I'm supposed to be able to click over here in my journal. Oh, crap. I think I just messed something up. It's August 22nd. I think I just messed something up. No, cancel. Do not touch that dial. Folks, something ain't right. Trades. Sessions. Continue. Whoa. Not okay. All right, I got to do a search real quick. Hang tight, everybody. Hang tight. Hold what you got. Houston, we have a situation. Shows the session notes. But there is typically, I'm doing a little, I'm asking AI, what the heck? Okay. Wrong session. No, it's not the wrong session. View is collapsed or hidden. Command Shift R. You know what? I bet if I took a trade, that trade journal would pop up, wouldn't it? Take a snapshot. Oh, that's cool. That's going to save some time later. Yeah, something's up, folks. I'm supposed to have the ability. Well, you guys have seen. Every stream there's just some little thing that's not doing what it's supposed to do. You know what I mean? Why is this 12 bearish green? Oh, I duplicated it. It's not supposed to say anything at all. It was like a 1 hour bull stampede. She did. There was a little bull stampede here. 22 ticks. $220 on one contract. See, I'm seeing this red on the 5-minute, and I need to know if I'm going to take this short. And I don't think I am. Not seeing a reason to yet. This 1 hour clips over, but this money flow's coming up. Yep. We continue to let it play. We just continue to let her play. Oh dear. I'm not trading that. No. Nope. Bunch of sideways. Look, it's just back to this local support crap. You got the moving average kind of looking kind of thing. Get rid of these lines. These are old. 12 hour, it's bearish. I'm telling you, Bears are going to show their face before long. And we need to be ready, folks. She's just trying to get back below here. She got above, pushed. You know, I think we're not, we don't necessarily need to predict what's going to happen. We just prepare for either scenario. So she could pump up here and there might be an opportunity for a short, right up there. Or, which, I'm going to need to see her get above this line here. Or she's going to need to get below this line, close some candles, and then we're shorting her. This is what we really want. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to take this long anyways. So, but we probably are going to take a short if it comes to that. Right now it's just some sideways action. Can they close above? If so, I think she's going to head up. It wouldn't be the worst idea to take a little long here, but I'm not going to. And hit where we wanted to examine. We wanted to take a closer look. If she was able to get up there, that's basically where we would have an alert. Boom. Now we're coming back to our computers. It took us 5 minutes to get here, so we got to fast forward a couple of candles. There we go. Now we're actually seeing we're here. I'm just trying to simulate, right? I'm just trying to simulate. In fact, so now that we're here, it's 2:30 a.m. Probably woke us up from a nap. Let's check out the 12-hour. 12-hour still able to tear down this whole bullish stampede. 6-hour wants to push up, but the money is slowly bleeding out. Let's have a look at 4-hour. Wait, 6-hour. Did we? We're just gonna leave these lines right here. She's cutting over. Could be a push higher. Here's the 12-hour again without that line in the way. Ever so slightly curving there. There could be a case for a bullish push, folks. And we will be on that train. We've waited. Look, I know it's only been 10, 20 minutes on stream, but we've waited for hours. We started where at like 8. It was like 8 p.m. on the chart, and now it's 9 Wait a second. Hold on, folks. We started. Oh, we started way back here. That's right. Here, I can tell better on the 15. Yeah. Yeah, it was like, there it is, 8 p.m. And now it's like 2:30 in the morning. So that's, you know, we did not let any of this draw us into a trade. Of course, this right here, how did I miss that? That'd have been a nice little trade right there. Hold on a second. You know, confirmation here. Yeah, folks, we missed. Oh, we were watching the 5-minute. You know, I'm not respecting enough that it's easy to just fast forward an hour. That counts. An hour, 1, 2, 3 hours. That's not nothing. A lot can change in the charts and opportunities can swell up. We were looking for a breakout, but MarketCipher was letting us know the breakout was coming already here. This really stood out to me as soon as I saw it. Look at that. Wham, slingshot action. Money flow slightly curving back up right here. Gates wide open. RSI is pointing up. This was, we did miss this long. You know what? We're not watching the 5-minute anymore. We're watching because the 15 is my strategy. That's my trade setup time frame. Everything else is supposed to be confluence. My 15 is my green light, red light. Okay, with that being said, you know, we definitely could have taken that trade, which would have put us, you know, over $1,000 in profit within an hour and a half. That's exactly the type of trades that I take. So we missed it for sure. That's a miss. Now that we're here, is she going to keep momentum, start closing candles above here and take off and make this 12-hour flip? You know, I mean, we're seeing 1 hour flip, 2, 3, 4, 6 is flipped. Can the 12-hour flip? Or do we just push a little bit more? Where could she push? She could push. Let's take a look here. You know, I when I replay these back on my actual screen, my background grid lines don't look that distracting, but when I'm watching it on YouTube, they're pretty pronounced. I think I want to make those a little less canvas grid lines. We'll just bring it down ever so slightly here. Yeah. I still want them there because it's really helpful. You can follow this line down and see where it's at on MarketCipher or across. I think I made them a little too light. Let's do 8%. And 7% across. All right. It's better. Where's she going to go? Where's she going to go? Where could she go? Does she want to come up here? Does she want to come up here? Or would she be brave enough to get back up here? Wouldn't that be something? Yeesh. Kind of hard to look at. All right, we kind of know where. So this is really the determining factor. You know what? I'm just gonna create. No, these lines can hang out. I don't need y'all hating on my lines. Bullish Stampede did its thing. Oh wait, this is the 15-minute one that we didn't take. Yikes. 12-hour bearish. All right, I'm fast forwarding to see what these candles do. There's a lot of bull strength here, but we are at a resistance. And that could be what is this? 1045. Where was we at? 1045. Yeah. All right, I'm focused. You know what? This might be a top. We longed this crap the last time. $40 still looks juiced. The 1 hour looks like it's just getting started. All right, I gotta shake my bearish bias because there's something to say about a bullish stampede. We wanted to see, you know, some kind of anchor wave. And I mean, you can kind of see there was like a hesitation here. That's about all the anchor you got. Yeah, this is bullish. This is in fact bullish. But will it remain bullish? We will find out. I can't short this. Why can't I short it? Because the 15 money flow is just too strong. It's too strong to short. So we're gonna watch the 5-minute. Let some time pass. See what the 15's doing. 15's getting bearish. 12 hour. 12 hours coming up. 4 hours coming up. 2 hours coming up. 1 hour is probably just cooling off. Yeah, there's probably like some hidden bear type action. And let's see. Prices over here were higher. That's a bear. Yeah. Yeah, there's some hidden bear action. I think we're going to see price is going to, you know, dribble around, maybe get a pop up, and then wham, I mean, just I could see a hard bear smackdown coming for these bulls. But we are going to let it play out because I am neither longing nor shorting what we're seeing right now. Now that, my friends, is very tempting. Is the 15 going to support that? We have a little bit of curvature inward. Things are bullish. Man, that's a beautiful VWAP. I can't do it. I'm not shorting that. I'm not going to do it. Now that we touch the line and reject like that, now that I could probably short. Now, why do I want to short when all these bulls are here? One, we did plan for it. Of course, this 30-minute money flow is gorgeous. 1 hour. 1 hour's got to give eventually, but it ain't right now. That 2 hours pushing. I mean, where are we at now? We're at like we're at 4:30 in the morning here, folks. You know, this is London session. Some London session action. New York starts up 5:30 in the morning. We've been pumping from London. Maybe New York comes in and dumps it. All I know is I really like this 5-minute for a short. I could see the 15 following suit, but the 30, yeah, I could see this 30 cracking down. It's getting choppy. I'm not going to. The chop on the mid time frames are telling me not to short. I need more confluence. In fact, I'm just going to watch the 15-minute. There's the red dot. I know. I know. That does look kind of... I mean, what are we talking here? I mean, it's not a bad short, folks. And we could risk 600. And that's a good risk because that it ain't no arbitrary 600. It's above these. We have some defense. We could get in early if this is gonna be like a legit short. We got a shot here. We have a shot here. Give me something on the 3. I'll take it. You know, show me something I can work with on the higher time frames. These higher time frames just want to pump. I would not have higher time frames backing us up. But that doesn't mean we can't take this trade. It's just mid time frames, hour, 40-minute, 30. Yeah, VWAP's low enough that momentum cranked up. RSIs are just green. Green. I'm not shorting. Even though I think she could come down a little bit, I'm actually going to look for a long. I mean, look at this 10-minute VWAP. Look at that. How gorgeous that curvature is. Goodness gracious. I want a long right here. You know, 15-minute. We're going to wait. We're going to follow the 7 on this one, folks. 7 or the 5. Look at that. Soon as she starts to show me she wants to get back up there, we're going to take it. Look, she's starting to squeeze already. Yep. Yeah, that's some bear trap stuff if I've ever seen. Let's get rid of sheesh, are we about to long into this resistance though? Man, we would be brave. We have higher time frame support. We have mid time frames are not exactly juiced. They look like they're ready to cool off. Man, we gotta wait. We gotta wait. You know, I'm setting another alert. Let me know when you get back above this. In fact, if price can get above right here, 25.37, we'll go long. We'll look again at going long. And if she goes short, or if she goes down, the bears push her down a little bit, we're going to look again. We'll set an alert here. So we got an alert here, an alert here, and we're going back to sleep. And before we even get to our bed, we got a little action. Okay. Delete some of this old stuff. All right, we got a little action. Now keep in mind, in real life, I mean, we looked at the charts at first at 8 p.m. It is now on the charts almost 5 a.m. So there's a lot of like set alerts, come back. You see a confident trade, take it. You don't, leave it. We already know we missed out on this trade right here because I was just babysitting the 5-minute. Actually, I did say, I remember saying we're not taking a long. We're just going to watch it. So that's another reason that makes sense. I accept that we missed that, and I said I would. So that makes sense. You know, sometimes you got to remind yourself what you said and you stick to your plan because that trains your brain to know we don't just do things to be doing them. We do them based on a plan. And if we close a 10-minute, 2 5s, a 10-minute candle above here, and the 15 looks juiced, I know the mid time frames and the higher time frames want to go long. I'm gonna take it because I think the bulls are in control right now. So let's see. We're on the 5, and we're waiting. We're watching. Closed 2 5s. We closed 3 5s. Let's take a look at the 15. It's kind of juiced. $30-minute. What's our 1 hour doing? Money flow starting to chill. I think it's just waiting to pump. We're gonna have to. I think this pump's just getting started. Yeah, that 4 hours hasn't even shown its face yet. 15 doesn't have the greatest entry in the world. This was a nice 10-minute entry. All right. If we can get a pullback or like a clear, what's it going to cost me? $1,200 to play. And potentially, I mean, we could see. Here's 800. That was a pretty strong wick. We shorted over here. This might be a liquidity sweep. We're letting it go by. One more candle. Yep. 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 I dare you to close a 5. And then go back up a little bit and get shorted. Get shorted. Yep. Yep. Where are we at? 6 a.m. It's a new 1 hour. She could push for the next hour. She could push for the next hour. Man, it's tempting. They're trying to bait us in, folks. There's a lot of bait action going on. See how they're fighting? Yeah. 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 We really need to know what this 1 hour wants to do. Hmm. 15 does not say go long. We're not going to make the same mistake again, folks. We're waiting. Is that 12 hours still bearish? Hold on a second. Man, that 12 hour VWAP looks beautiful. Oh man, no, this is some bullish stuff, folks. Forget about that 12-hour bear stuff. Times have changed. All right, we're going to have to delete some of this. It's just getting in my way now. Yeah, we're looking for a long, and there's the 15-minute queue. We need her. Man, we'd be long in the top, but we're also above this kind of like low-key support resistance. We're gonna risk 1200 here, folks. Yep. We're about to do it. I'm just gonna see if I can get a little bit better entry type action. Okay. mean, oh man, this is where the patient, you know, that's where you just got to remain patient. $6 a.m. There's the trade right there. That was that 15-minute too, I think. Like 1 a.m. Yeah. This was the trade. That was the long. So, I mean, we could have had our money right there for sure. That's what we wait for. I like this 20-minute. She's got a pump in her, but she does want to pull back. She does want to pull back and get a breath soon. You know, soon. Oh, well, it might be a while. I know there's a divergence there. There's got to be. I mean, she's pumping, folks. She is pumping. No two ways about it. I'm very tempted to go long, but I just need my mid time frames to just come pick me up. And I need my 15 to say it's okay. So we're gonna chill and let this 5 do the talking. All right, there it is. 15. No, you don't want to give me anything. There it is. Yeah, of course, there it is. You know, but that's all right. We didn't miss anything because we're doing what we're supposed to. We're waiting on the right confluence. Here it is. There's that pattern. Here it is right here. And there it is right there. It's just smaller. You know, maybe we get a little push up. Might be a little something here. 20-minute. It's 6 a.m. We could pump for the next 20 minutes. I really want to see mid time frames. Here we go. 6:30 could go green. 1 hour. It's not helping us. 4 hour though, 3 hours, still got some room. You know what? There's a pump here, but it's choppy. Do I want a choppy pump? It is a breakout, and I might low-key be starting to overthink things. So here's what we're going to do. If we close a candle, a 5er, she closes, we're going to take a swing at the longs. Because I'm liking the longs right now. In fact, I'm taking it. I mean, I like what I see, folks. I don't like what I see, folks. Stop changing the plan. She's got to close above. We'll be all right. Exactly. Exactly. The candle closure is very important. Very, very important. But I'm not falling for a short either. I just want some things to line up. You know what I'm saying? High to low alignment. 1 hour is trying to push down. 2 hours trying to come up. 30 minutes, don't know what it wants to do. Well, yeah, see how high this is? I think it wants to come down just a little bit, but then I think it'll catch. I don't think the pump's over. I just need an entry. It's 15. I mean, I like that. I do like it. You know what? This give me this dip and I'm taking it. Give me the dip and I'm taking it. That be it. Do we have any kind of alignment? Oh man, that's deep. Where are we at? Are we in? We're still in. We're just now getting into Friday. That's all right. I mean, sometimes there's no trade at all. And this stream might be like, missed the one good trade, didn't find another confident trade. Sometimes it'd be like that. And that's okay. We don't have to find trades. We just, we prepare and, hope we don't miss it when it comes around. Wow, this 15 is upset. Goodness gracious, it's upset. Did this price just like go berserk on us? Hmm. I mean, I've been saying how much I like the pump, and I do like these odds. I mean, I could take a $1,600 loss here. I don't think she's gonna dip very much more. That's a beautiful RSI is beautiful, VWAP beautiful. Only thing I don't like is the money flow on the 5. but the 15 is terrible. You know, these things just don't want to line up. So we're not going to trade. Simple as that. Simple as that. That's the answer. CMZ, you know what to do. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Goodness gracious. Oh, my heart. Well, we knew. I'm stepping away for a minute. I'm stepping away. Unbelievable. Wow. We knew that 4 hour. We knew it. But we just didn't know when. And I mean, the 15, look at this VWAP, man. It just came down here further than it's been in a very long time. A couple of days, 4 days maybe. And then it just wants to spike back up. Really? Really? Yeah, the 1 hour's juiced. We knew it. Oh, man. You know what? I low-key have cold feet tonight. I got cold feet. I don't want to lose again on stream. When I was doing this by myself, I'd just swing, you know? I'd just take a swing. Here we thought that money flow was leaving. Goodness gracious. All right. Lord, can it get a pullback? Can we get a 80 tick pullback, please? Goodness. Really? Oh. Oh. I mean, if that's a 50 tick pullback. Why didn't I jump in? We got a 50 tick pullback and I didn't jump in. Yeah. There she goes. I can't get in now. The FOMO's real. The FOMO is so real, but I cannot, because that's not how I'm going to make millions. I don't make millions taking FOMO trades. I missed it. She wants to get back to this spider line. Whoa. Oh, man, they are upset about that one. Yikes. She's got room to go. I'm getting in. Man, where are all these ticks coming from all of a sudden? We got big moves. We got big volume. Where did this 7 a.m.? 5:30 a.m. It was New York session. That's way back here. 5:30. So New York said, let's pump it 40 ticks. Let's dump it 50 ticks. And then let's really crank it up. So that took what? An hour and a half? Okay. Yeah, look and see how they want to do. New York starts and then says, what's the market gonna do? Wham. Yeah, these people are not, they're not fooling me. I can see their trickery. And I'm also gonna take this long. I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm taking this long. My stop loss is going here. And my take profit is like up here. That's what it's going to be. I'm taking a swing, folks. I'm taking this swing, and I like it. I like this setup. I like this setup. I like it. I like it. I like it. We're at 7:24 a.m. Friday. 7:24 a.m. Friday. No! Wait, I can't see the price. I'm going backwards. I went too far. I have no idea what the price was. I have no idea. All right, 7:24. 7:24. Look, this was the entry we took. We took that long. Wait, what? No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. Ignore that. Fake news. Fake news. All right, we're at 7:24, so I have to go. You gotta be kidding me. Look, I was already committed. 7:24. Y'all can kiss my ass. 7:24. Why can't I figure this out in 1 minute? 7:24. Oh, wait, we knew that pump was going to happen. Okay, yeah. We're not, and then it pulls back. Goodness gracious, dude. And then she pulls back. Oh, I see. Oh, I forgot about our trend lines over here. Low key. 24. Boom. Well, now that I know that that's there. Boy, I tell you, there's some mixed signals today. Goodness gracious, some mixed signals. These people want me to risk $3,200, maybe even $4,000, but there could be big profits to be had here. Oh dear, do I risk am I gonna have to risk 2,000? Because this thing is kind of juiced. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that would be 3,400. Goodness gracious, man, I can't risk that. Oh man, that's not good. It's not good. Well, all I did, yeah, eat my words earlier. I committed. That's what I said. So we're going to take this long, folks. 7:24. 7:24. Why is it going so far ahead? What the hell is your problem? 7:24. 7:23, 7:24. There it is. Okay. All right. I'm going long. I do not like, for the record, that I'm going long below this blue resistance here. That's not on this chart, and that's unfortunate. But nevertheless, Nevertheless, nevermore. Here we go. All right, folks. Oh, wait. That's right. I'm stepping up my game here. So funny because before I started live streaming, I was using these patterns here. These, you know, oh my gosh, a 16, almost a $1,700 stop. Have I lost my marbles? I mean, it's a really good trade if this thing can just stay above this blue 25.76, 25. I mean, I think she can go higher, but we'll get out somewhere here. I mean, that would be a great trade. It sure would. We'll move our stop when the time's right. But man has made his choice. Where are we at? 25.39.6. Boom. Take profit. $25.70. See what the 15 minutes working with. So we're saying, yeah, that stop kind of sucks, but it's something. It needs to be down here. And that's why they do that. They pump it like that. If you ain't along for the ride, now you gotta. So I don't like the stop about my trade. I don't like these people didn't give me a new journal. Something's really not right. Something's really not right about that. I hope this thing is tracking properly. Oh, look, I can see my open positions. Unrealized, realized. That's nice. I'm taking profit way up there, or what about right here? That'd be like my 1-to-1 action. You know what? TP1 is going to be 25555, and then TP2. So TP1 is 2555. 2555. We'll do that first. 2555. What? Boom. There's TP1. And then TP2 will obviously be further. Man, if they don't give me my journal, we're going to have some problems, TradeZella. We're going to have some problems. I'm just kidding, TradeZella. You're great. I'm sure there's an explanation. I'm a little bit. I mean, I know she's going to pump. I just don't know if they're going to scam wick me or not. This 5, I'm okay with that. She could curve. I'm thinking she wants to just stay curved in. Long as she wants to stay curved in. We're going to look at the 3-minute is our 15-minute hype. We like the 15-minute. Folks, we took the trade based on our criteria. We have mid support. We got higher time frame support. This is a good trade. The stop loss is, low key high, but our entry on the lower. This is pretty much an ace setup, except for we're not bumped up against a trend line or a support resistance closing candles outside of it. It's about the only thing we don't have going for us. So anyways, without further ado, yes, I'm a little nervous, but the time has come. We must see. What will it do? So we're on the 3-minute chart. Been 7. We got in at 7:24. It's only been about 10 minutes. I do not like, well, no, I kind of do. It gets edgy like this. I hear my mentor says, that means it's going to continue. 15 can continue up to 7:45. Let's see what the hourly's talking. Hourly looks ready to rip. We just got to hang in there. We just got to hang in there. Come on, 3-minute. Hang in there. Hang in there. That's not hanging in there. They took me out. I can't believe it. Look. Now she's going to rip. Unbelievable. It already knocked me out my trade. I should have played my stop loss tight. I should have set it to break even, like not playing game type stuff. I mean, but I couldn't hang with the big boys today because I tell you, she's going to rip. Just like she just ripped, she's got some more rip left to give. Oh, man, that sucks. Look, watch. I can't believe it. Took us out by, what is this? 25, 39, 8. By 8 ticks. 1 hour's clipping. $7-minute. Yeah, it's this damn blue. If I would have saw, don't get me wrong, it was a pretty dang good setup, but that last piece was, we needed something to close above here. And you know, there's a reason it has all the pieces. But I'll take it. I'll take the L on this one. I mean, I have to, but what I'm saying is I accept it. And I mean, hell, it would have been like that anyways. What kind of sucks is we were $800 in profit. We keep seeing $800 in profit, and then we just let it take it back. There might be another. I might have to put a new rule. At least float the idea that once it's in 800, I have to really consider moving my stop loss to break even, and or taking half off the table. Take some profit and move the stop loss to break even. That way I'm going to get my 400 and let the other ride. You know what I'm saying? Because this is ridiculous. I just gave these people like 2,000. Not okay. Not okay. Well, it has to be okay. I was okay with it. It's not, I'm learning. I'm learning. You can hear the frustration. You can hear it. Folks, that's going to be, where are we at? We're going to fast forward to where we're at here. And then 944. Let's watch it. Let's watch it play out. Look, right away, we're in profit. Look, 560. I think she goes back into profit. Oh no. So it was that brief time. Okay. It was brief. What time are we going for here? 9:44 a.m. Yeah, see, like we weren't getting, I mean, I guess we did get a 15-minute closure up here. And then we would have set our stop here, right below there. So if we went with the full plan, a perfect entry criteria, we would have entered after this closure here. So, we're getting in probably somewhere, let's just say the darn top. Worst case scenario, we lost 800. See, that would have been an $800 loss and a lot of upside. That's the less riskier trade. It is a little comforting to know we still would have lost, but we tried to get in early. That's, we did front run a little bit. It was a 95% entry criteria type of trade. If we had the dang journal, we could fill it out. But Even at 100%, this was an L. This candle didn't really give us a lot to, leave a comfortable stop loss under some structure of some kind. And she got back up there and just, sheesh. This was not the entry. This is, don't tell me this is where we thought we were going to enter and I changed my mind. That's crazy. I mean, that's actually crazy. We would have set our stop. Oh, it's because I didn't like. We would have had our stop probably here. We would have got stopped out. So either way, I mean, just any way we're slicing this, there was not a win looking at us. Whew. Wow. Wow. Imagine going all day tracking trades and then that was 12 hours almost. 8 p.m. at night to like 9 in the morning. And then you take an L. Sheesh. All right, I'm going to play this out to basically the new day, because in real life, you're not, I would not be taking another trade right after this one. So we're just going to have to let this run and see what she does. I think she's going to pump. And we're, she wants to consolidate after that huge pump, but I think she's going to do another jump up. And, what are you going to do? Oh, slow it down. Slow your roll. There's a new day. Oh yeah, it went into the weekend and then boom, here's Sunday. Markets open back up. So what's Sunday going to do? Find out next time when CMZ trades. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. I hope you learned as much as I did tonight. We learned a lot. We experienced a lot. We took L's back to back after a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. We're giving some of it back. We're still up for the week. We actually ended the week up. So you know what? We got a whole nother week left. We got a whole nother week of trading left. Don't miss it. Trade 31 is now in the books. CMZ Trades.